The following is for entertainment purposes only. We are not financial advisors. We are not responsible for any losses, only the profits. What's happening, Octo family? We're taking a look at it. Another one for today. So, Bazinga, these guys have been hitting lots and lots of videos. They're trying to be like us. They're just trying to be cool. Trying to be cool before stuff's not cool, but, you know, it is what it is. Just take what they say with a grain of salt. I had to listen to this thing today. It's full of hype and just... dude's already putting out like $10 predictions and all that stuff. It's just all over the place. So just be careful. These guys are still in the hype mode. Some more than others, but just watch yourself. Regardless, what happened? They started talking about a fully charged battery in minutes. ZapGo, ticker COUV, OTC on the OTC, COUV. They're calling it a Zinger Nation trade idea stock to buy. So what's going on? This company... COUV is going to help and take ZapGo here to the stock market. COUV is kind of like one of those like mini penny shells that we've been talking about lately. When I first found this website for this company, I was like, dude, what is this thing? You want to see the website? Here it is right here. Corporate Universe Inc. Would you want to invest in a company called Corporate Universe Inc? I don't know. Right off the bat, I was like, what is this? Look at their logo. Come on now. Right off the bat, there's nothing on their webpage. It says latest news. Corporate Universe acquisitions updates. This is a press release that they used a sketchy press release company called AccessWire to talk about this charging company. This charging company, of course, has like 3 different weird names. Carbon Ion, and then it's got like 2 others. Next thing on their homepage, Corporate Universe to acquire Carbon Ion, FKA ZapGo / battery EV technology company. Right? Here's the deal though. They got over 30 patents for best of breed battery technology. And if this is true, this thing could absolutely fly. We're talking here, Carbon Ion Energy Storage Inc., ZapGo, a highly technologically electric battery development company building the next generation of energy storage devices, one that is safer, faster charging, and does not use rare earth materials and can be recycled at the end of life. Lots of bold statements, especially the charge times. We're talking like minutes. This is literally about it for the thing here. About us, we're just a publicly traded company, invest corporate universe, building profile diverse. That's it. You go to team, there's just one dude, Isaac H. Sutton. 40 years of entrepreneurial experience, emerging markets. That's it. Which is fine. I don't care if this is a bottom floor company. I don't know. This website is sketchy. It gets better though, so just hold on. How about some patents? One of our Discord members, I love it, already found this for us. Patents assigned to ZapGo. They've got some. A device harvesting storage tri-ball electrical charge generating on exterior surface of a moving vehicle is provided. Did I already lose you? Don't worry, I'm lost too. It is characterized by compromising a supercapacitor comprised of nanocarbon, which is interesting. Nanocarbon containing electrodes, ionic liquid electrolyte, and at least one ion permeable porous membrane. I'm just gonna quit there. They have quite a bit of patents. Diving in more, they are on some legit sites. You know, this is Bloomberg. Corporate University acquired them. Improved energy storage allocation of the cells. High specific power enables extension of Li-on batteries lifetimes, reduction of battery life size, their peak shaving hybrid applications. Just keeps going and going and going, right? All right, well, they're on Bloomberg at least. That's cool. You know, Yahoo Finance. All right. It's getting more and more legit. Dude just needs a new website. I think that's... Do you understand the image you're putting off, man? Regardless, when you first go to this website, Carbon Ion, ZapGo, it says updating. But part of their website is searchable and allowed to be in. such as their investor presentations, which they have multiple of. They've had them for months. This one was last updated in June, but they have one like from last year and 2 years ago, so it seems pretty darn legit. These look like cell phone batteries, which is cool. We can do some cell phone batteries. But if you can make them this small, you can definitely make them way bigger. And they get into that. They're showing here that they've got the place of their lab. Harville, Oxford, UK. So they've got 2,000 scientists and engineers in 100 plus organizations. Or are they just saying this whole thing right here has 2,000 people? That's what I think they're saying. It's just odd to me that they would put those numbers. I think it's just saying they're in the right neighborhood where batteries and electrical people hang out. Diamond Light Source, Simons, Neutron Moon Source, European Space Agency. So it's saying they got an office right here, which is rad. They're showing here that they're going to have, like we like to talk about, angles all the way up, 30% up, growth phase, R&D phase, which they're past. They're now in Gen 4 grid energy storage, $600 billion market by 2040. In 2022, the Generation 5 electric vehicles, land, sea, and air. $1 trillion market by 2030. Totally, man. Imagine if all vehicles like that are electric. They already have them. Nautique just came out with an electric wakeboard boat. I think it's amazing, but it's like $500,000. If they can get that thing cut in half for the price, then we'll talk. But regardless, I agree. This is the future. It's coming, but I don't know. This looks good. They're saying in 2 years, though. Not 4, not 5. Remember QS saying solid state. This seems better than solid state. They're talking about nano. The solid state is still got some nano particulates in it, but this one seems still a little bit different. Here's something cool, though. I mean, they're talking about device charging, cell phones, vehicle body structure. I'm not understanding this part, though. What are they talking about? You're going to make body panels and grid systems. I'm cool with that. Battery storage, holding stuff, the in-between for electricity, that's great. But vehicle body structure, and make frames also? That's kind of weird, right? 30 international patents filed, great. The company's IP strategy, nanocarbons, electrolyte, and integrated C-ion into materials. Gen 4 is designed for grid storage. Look how cool this is. This is like a setup where that looks like a big old solar panel there. This looks like vehicle charging. Boom, boom, boom. Come in and pay and charge up, and then it goes back to the system or goes out, like we've talked about before. Then it brings up all the hooks. Power factor control, peak shaving, black start, furthering upgrade investment, microgrids. There's a key word there. EV, fast charging, frequency regulation. But again, they're saying 2 years for that. If they can figure out how to charge a car in, say, 8 minutes or something in 2 years, that's pretty good. Firm frequency response example. These are like those BMRG battery things, I think. I mean, this is getting crazy. This is a cool play, though. These investor presentations are not cheap to make or even submit the data to. They're just not. This is a lot of work putting these in, and like I said, there's multiple of them. They're saying they're safer. They last 7 times longer, 30 years versus 4 years, which is monster. Imagine if Tesla or GM or whoever, Lordstown, started getting their batteries from these guys. It could go crazy. It could go absolutely parabolic. What if they hold 2 patents that GM wants real bad, maybe needs? That's the stuff I like thinking about. That's what keeps me up at night. What if this 30-cent stock can make it to $30? Norway, only EV market to reach mass adoption. Yeah. Norway's a really cool economy and culture. You should check it out. Lots of cool things like that happen there. But they're just showing, we already know, EV's coming. Yep, we get it. ZapGo and AS Green Cube innovation enable ultra-fast charging units in Norway. So they've got a joint venture with AS Green Cube. That's interesting. You can read up on that more a little bit later, but that's fantastic. Gen 5 is designed for electric vehicles. Same sticker price, 5-minute charge is what they're claiming. Electric vehicles that offer the same driver experience as combustion engines. If this is true, that's a big deal. Dude, doesn't it take longer to fill up with gas? I think so. 5 minutes is nothing. If that's full charge, because a lot of times I've seen specs like that where like 8 to 13 minutes, but then you're like, oh, that'll get you like 5 miles. You're like, okay, that's not fully charging. If this is fully charged in 5 minutes, yeah, I don't know. I looked into the new batteries they have coming out, and the tech on them does seem pretty darn neat. Except it's kind of like the solid states, but it's just different. They've got a way to spread the nano crystalline out. It's pretty interesting. Dive into it more if you want to look it up. They're showing here the build cost would still be 2 times even if lithium batteries were 0 cost. Wow. So they're saying that they're less money than lithium ion batteries. Most lithium ion batteries that power pretty much everything are these 18650s. And they're just saying that there's a safer lithium equivalent, but only 15 pounds. Okay, 16 battery modules or 7,104 batteries make up the total or Tesla S battery pack. The entire battery pack, wow, okay. The entire battery pack weighs 1,200 pounds for the Tesla. Theirs only weighs 15 pounds, which is about the weight of a bowling ball. That is incredible. Can you imagine if you could shave 1,185 pounds off a Tesla? What kind of range they would get and how much faster they would be? I mean, Teslas are fast, rocket fast. But imagine if you shaved off almost 1,200 pounds. Dude, that's a big deal. Privately owned vehicles are driven 5% of the time. Auto-driving vehicles and assets to sweat operated 80% of the time. Boy, what do we got here? Next generation new parts bins, new ground-up chassis designs will be lightweight, electronic, and auto-driving. No steel or aluminum. Service intervals 300 hours today to 3,000. I'm not sure what they're talking about here. I guess what they're saying is putting lighter materials in will give you higher mileage. Are they making these pieces? The pod, auto-driving vehicle, look at this thing. Passengers disembark, new passengers board, press start button, ZapGo, pack charges in 35 seconds. What? So they're saying they can charge things in like 35 seconds? Wow. Maybe like around an airport, like for airport shuttle or something. That's cool. Electric aircraft, this is getting real cool. Will never work if we just replace fuel tanks and wings with batteries. Even if batteries were 10x energy density today, weight and safety engineering would multiple takeoffs and landing each flight. So what are they getting at? What's their solution? Instead, consider entire airframe. Oh, I get it now. Instead, consider the entire airframe a battery. Wow. Okay, now I'm blown away. So these panels, they're actually putting the batteries in the panel. So the panel is the battery. Dude, that is genius. So it's literally just like a nano crystal that electricity can flow through. That's super light. So they like inject this instead, like there's foam or molding or some sort of insulation in between a lot of this in airplanes, right? They're like, well, let's just fill it with our battery, our liquid nanocrystal, and it will power the whole plane. This is incredible to me. 0 fire risk, no cooling, so they stay cool. No expansion and contraction. Unreal. 1 million charge discharge cycles, recyclable. I mean, if they literally have a patent on this, I can't even imagine how high this would go. In near term, electric flying taxis are being developed. Yeah. Oh, Uber. Yeah, so all the body panels, imagine. That's insane. Gen 6 is designed for connected devices. Sweet. So we're focused on vehicles first and then phones. Fantastic. 2016 Gen 2 build 5-minute charger. Ultra fast charger. Okay, so they had a 5-minute cell phone charger back in 2016. Battery performance is key in always on. That's true. I'll even take just the cell phone play. If they can revolutionize cell phone batteries, that's huge. But we're talking airplanes and cars and stuff. For these battery panels is pretty amazing. 3-grid energy storage systems. There's vehicle charging again here. So in 2020, hybrid fast frequency response system, HESS. 2021, electric vehicle fast charging joint venture in Norway. This is crazy. ZapGo awards. So they've actually got some awards for Europe. Red Airing winner. All right. I guess it was just that main website at first just threw me off. I was like, what is this? This is the company that's going to take these people. Like, why didn't these guys go SPAC? Probably because they have zero revenue and it just wouldn't work. Because how do you put a price on this? But I don't know. Then we think about Fisker, right? What does Fisker got? I mean, you can get a custom car made for probably like, I don't know, $500,000. So is Fisker actually only worth $500,000 and not whatever billion? I'll let you figure that out. This is really cool. If all that is true, which it seems to be, and this dude, Mr. Isaac Sutton, the CEO of Corporate Universe, gets these guys combined and going to market. This is huge. And congratulations, Mr. Isaac. I would love to do an interview with you for watching this. Let's do it, man. I'm all for this. Let's see some more. I just got to dive more into it. I'm going to look more into these patents, but you know, it looks like we've got them. This stuff just might be over my head. Super capacitors. Man. Carbon containing electrodes. Yeah. Ionic liquids characterized by the steps contacting the carbon. Yeah. Are you guys going to jump into this? Look at this. This was trading around 7 cents. It went all the way up to 45 cents. 45 cents. But we got the seahorse. When you see the seahorse, it's usually a good time to buy. Zips up. We get something half off, which it is. It's at 22 cents, which is more than half off, which is how we like to get it here in Octo Nation. We don't buy it up here. We buy it after it comes down and people start getting mad that they bought it around here. That's when we want to get in. Look how tight this is getting. This is beautiful. Volume from here also is looking like it's spiking up. See how it's kind of going up down here? Maybe last 2 hours a day it started spiking up. Maybe because Octo Nation started buying a little bit of it. Something like that. Yeah, if you want to draw some lines on this, might as well, since we're here, might as well dance here. You know, something like that. It just looks like a big old bull flag-ish thingy. Something along those lines. I mean, it's more of a pendant, really. I think this connects all the way back here, probably. People think robots don't trade. Look how perfectly that hit here, here, and here. We do not want to go below that, so it's going to be red. Look at that. I don't know. It looks primed. The sketchiest part about it is, from what I've heard and read, because again, this is just new to me. I'm getting this out as soon as I can to you all before this thing is 10x what it's at. They're talking to lawyers and they're trying to get this thing fully combined. So it's basically, think of it like a SPAC deal. They're just waiting for the paperwork to get done, but it seems like it's legit. It's going through. They've already done multiple press releases on this, updates on the sites, both sides. So also there's a new update coming on these guys' site too. So this is what at first when I came here, I was like, what is this? Website coming soon, Carbon Ion on it. But see the rebranding, which is good. Get it over with now before the full merger happens. It's gonna be huge. Also trying to get this, I believe, I don't remember, is it OTC? It's OTC. They might be trying to get this on the NASDAQ or something like that too. I can't remember. I'm gonna have to look more into it. Anyone already in this? Anyone gonna jump in? Anyone just gonna run and say, forget that, give me more SBE at 30? that's fine too. Or Romeo at 20, that's cool too. But just think about it, do the math. How many shares at, how much would it cost to buy 1,000 shares of this, 1,000 shares of the other? And what's your time worth? You know, stuff you got to calculate out. Of course, I'm not saying to back to the truck on this at all. Manage your risk. This is definitely a speculative play. But man, is it worth the lottery ticket to you? Maybe a little bit more? Let me know in the comments. If you haven't subscribed, please do it. We got tons more videos to come. We'll see you all out there. Did you know that we give away free silver? Simply leave a comment on the video, and as long as you're in the continental United States, you can be automatically entered to win. Please friend us on Twitter and StockTwits.